Welcome to Bikini Bottom, a normally peaceful undersea sanctuary. Today it will be transformed into a theater of pure horror, wherein our little yellow friend will play the starring role.
SpongeBob SquarePants is one of the most popular cartoons ever, and in 2003, THQ capitalized on this success with Battle for Bikini Bottom, a 3D platformer that became a fan favorite as it stood out among the typical licensed fare. Now, 17 years later, THQ Nordic and Purple Lamp Studios are bringing it back with Rehydrated.
SpongeBob, the robots are destroying downtown Bikini Bottom. We have to evacuate!
Similar to remakes like Shadow of the Colossus and Medieval, Rehydrated sticks closely to the original in its core design. Its updated visuals are bright and colorful, enhancing the characters and world. The cheerful, beachy soundtrack has been remastered, heightening the vibe of each location, and the controls have been reworked to improve gameplay. The story begins with the devious Plankton once again scheming to steal the Krabby Patty formula, using a robot army to do his bidding. In comic fashion, things quickly get out of hand as the robots are mistakenly set to disobey their tiny master and are set loose upon Bikini Bottom. Now it's up to SpongeBob and his pals to defend their home against the raging robot army. Battle for Bikini Bottom's story isn't particularly impressive, but it does a wonderful job of capturing the spirit of the show. It includes beloved characters like Mrs. Puff, Mr. Krabs, Gary, and Squidward, as well as locations like Jellyfish Fields, the Merma Lair, and of course the Krusty Krab. There are even clever references to gags from episodes like the vending machine from Rock Bottom and a dehydrated SpongeBob in Sandy's Tree Dome. It's impressive how well the game understands the show, nailing little details along the way.
Is that the TV repairman?
No, it's that excited sponge kid again.
Oh, are you sure he can't fix the TV?
Like most 3D platformers, gameplay is all about exploring and collecting items while battling and platforming through places like the Kelp Forest and Goo Lagoon. Each area you visit is fairly large, and many are divided into multiple zones. There are lots of items to collect, including the coveted gold spatulas needed to access new areas, shiny things, and Patrick's socks that can be traded in for more gold spatulas. And if you happen to miss any spatulas on the way, you can easily warp to their locations via the map. This feature was present in the original game as well, but it's still greatly appreciated here.
So bright, so shiny.
Along with SpongeBob, Patrick and Sandy are also playable and come with their own unique abilities. For instance, SpongeBob can use a guided rocket bubble, Patrick can pick up objects and throw them, and Sandy can use her lasso to glide and swing. When they're available, you can switch between characters at bus stops, but Patrick and Sandy are bound to specific levels, so if you prefer playing as Sandy, you'll be out of luck on some levels. This is fine most of the time since levels are designed around the available characters, but Sandy's hover ability is so good that it's hard to give up now and then. The majority of the platforming and combat is pretty basic, but there are a few standout moments, like guiding a giant ball through a gauntlet or figuring out where to place statues as Patrick. For the most part, challenges feel like a product of their time and rarely do anything unexpected, but the level design, characters, and item collection are still fun enough to keep you going.
I feel like a new sponge.
A brand new addition to Rehydrated is its horde mode, where up to 2 players battle waves of enemies as they hop from island to island. Aside from being able to select additional characters like Squidward and Gary, this mode is incredibly boring. Battling wave after wave of robots gets old fast, and there's no sense of danger since the closest you can get to failure is simply restarting the wave you were on. It's an easy skip. SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated is a good remake that wonderfully updates aspects of the original. Even though the horde mode is bad and some aspects of the campaign can feel dated, going through Bikini Bottom as SpongeBob and his crew is still a lot of fun. Most importantly, it captures the charm of the show in a way that fans can appreciate the most. While the majority of licensed games get lost to time, it's nice to see Battle for Bikini Bottom remembered and brought back.
Patrick, I proclaim that tomorrow is going to be the best day ever.
Good night, SpongeBob.
Good night, Patrick.
The next morning.
Gonna play with robots, gonna play with robots, gonna play with robots, gonna play with... Wow! Gary, did you do that?
Easy Allies reviews are made possible by generous viewers just like you. If you like what you see, check out patreon.com/easyallies to help us make more. For just $1 a month, you can gain access to weekly updates, spoiler discussions, and exclusive shows.